Well, your time is just about 5:06 here on that Friday morning. Let's talk about some Texas politics. The STAAR test could be removed as soon as 2027. Now, I know you heard me talk about this before. It did not pass in the regular session. However, it is making its way through the state capitol again. 6 News reporter Sydney Walker spoke with the Bell County State Representative Brad Buckley, who is leading the charge to get rid of it.
House Bill 8 is Representative Brad Buckley's latest attempt to overhaul public education testing in Texas.
Taken together, these reforms create an assessment system that is more actionable, less burdensome, and better aligned to student learning.
HB 8 aims to replace the STAAR test with a new, quote, instructionally supportive assessment program.
Number one thing that I see is we're moving away from the summative assessment, this end of year, the high stakes, all this pressure on this one test, to a formative approach.
Similar to Buckley's last swing at a bill, lawmakers are proposing 3 shorter tests throughout the year.
The anxiety around the test is because of the accountability linked to the test.
Some Texas parents agree.
I feel it would get rid of a lot of the testing anxiety, a lot of the testing issues that we see with our children. I work in childcare, so I have a lot of kids who have so much anxiety, so much fear over this test.
He panicked, thought he was going to get held back. And I think the panic took over the entire test. He couldn't concentrate on it at all because he was so scared that he was going to fail, even though he had great grades the rest of the year.
The bill also aims to get parents' results quicker and allow educators to review the test and provide feedback. But the biggest goal, accountability.
Schools need to be doing their job, and parents need to know and be able to see that we are taking care of business. It should also be a tool to use to drive better instruction.
Not everyone thinks the bill is ready for prime time.
To make sure we get things right.
But they're committed.
I do feel like it's a step in the right direction.
Sydney Walker, 6 News.
Are there any other questions?
Thank you, Cindy, for that report. Now, the state of Texas is making it easier to access Ivermectin, and it's available at its pharmacies. The bill passed after being announced as a priority item by Governor Abbott this week. It was proposed by State Representative Joanne Schofner, who wants COVID-19 patients to have easier access to the controversial drug. Ivermectin is mainly used for treating parasitic infections in animals, gaining attention during the pandemic as a way to treat symptoms. Yesterday, the governor held a ceremonial signing of the new legislation.
This is a product that Texans want access to, that Americans want access to, and is shown to be not encumbered with all the dangers that so many people preached. And so what we want to do in the state of Texas is to provide the ability of Texans to be able to have access to that ivermectin.
Some believe the drug can also be used to treat other conditions, including cancer. However, current research from the Centers for Disease Control does not support claims that the drug is effective to treat COVID-19 or cancer.